You got tons to live for, and you're just like, oh, I hate life because somebody doesn't like me.
For real.
Who cares?
Who's gonna feel bad about you, bro?
You got
you can feel bad about
7
yourself,
billion people out here, and one person doesn't.
For real,
You guys
dog.
ever thought about this? You could be the world's ugliest female, and a guy will still fuck you. You could be the ugliest dude ever, and a girl would be like, nah, I don't want it. Yeah.
I swear, like,
Let's show you.
But if you had,
I'm gonna cut that
keep
out.
it in. No, keep it in.
Don't post it, really, dude.
Nah, we won't. But
That's-
like, if you have money though, that changes everything. Money changes everything. Well, here's what I say.
This
to
way
that.
or this way?
I think this way's shorter.
So like,
Y'all ever just simp, bro?
Simp?
Yeah.
I used to be a giant.
Bro,
Oh
I'm
my-
simping right now.
Anyway, keep on, keep on.
Alright, I'll do it. Fuck. Okay, Alright, so Diana, right?
Mhm.
We were at the 50 Nights Lights, and she kept trying to go with me or whatever.
Oh, I
And
remember that.
She kept like nagging me, and then we were at 50 Nights Lights, and then right then she kept like taking pictures of me and shit, and then right then and there she asked me, let's go. She asked me, all right, Cruz, do you want to go with me or not? And I really didn't want to, but like I tried to do the right thing, but ended up doing something like not the wrong thing because I didn't want to say like, no, I don't want to go with you. But instead I did something even worse. I said, look at that, and I ran fucking away. And
You did that for real?
I speed walked away, dude.
Look up
And
that.
here's the kicker, dog.
You ever like look at yourself in the mirror
Actually,
and think of your whole life from a
I gotta
third
stop
person
looking at that rainbow. It's
perspective?
fucking
Yeah, so like, sometimes, if you think about it, you could be like, you think you're conscious, right?
Mhm.
We could just be in a huge simulation. And wait, actually, let me start off with them. When you think about religion, right? I'm just talking about everyone that believes in religion, everyone that doesn't believe in it. If you believe in religion, you think there's a higher power that controls you, and that you need to abide by almost, but they can sort of make you think what
Is that
you
a
want to
baseball
think.
food?
Yeah.
Yo, see, hold on, I want y'all to take a second. That is a real field.
Yeah.
That's not like the one that I looked at yesterday. That's the exact same size as the field.
Cleveland Central's gay field.
You want to go see if the bases are like the same?
Yeah.
All right, but yeah. But then, if you don't believe in Christianity, I mean not Christianity. If you don't believe in religion, then you don't believe there's any type of hell, and we're just in this world. But then, the more atheistic you get, the more realistic you get, the more you look out into the space, like, God dang, there's really like aliens out there, and there's like so much out there we have no idea. Maybe, just maybe, there is something controlling, because we can't comprehend the Earth expanding
Yeah,
at a rapid
we're-
rate and
we're
there
just too
being anything
simple.
past. Like, maybe there is something out there that controls us or whatever, and it all bends back into the loop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird.
I think the bases are the same. It's just a bigger element.
Yeah.
My perspective on this is like, I'm a religious person. I'm a Christian,
Yeah.
and it's like, if God isn't real, and like what some people say, like we die and it's just darkness and whatever,
Yeah.
and that's it. Or if God is real, and then we go to heaven.
They don't have a dugout.
Yeah, dude. It's that brick thing right there.
Well, either way, I'm not gonna lose.
Yeah. So
If you
like,
think about it, it's kind of like insurance.
I feel like people always wonder what's after death, and like, if there's no like God or like deity, like polytheistic, monotheistic, whatever. If there's no greater power that controls of what we do, what goes after,
Big boy.
then I feel like when people say darkness, I don't think it's dark. I feel like it's just what you were like before being born. There's no consciousness. You don't remember. It's just like, and sometimes that's scary to think about.
Yeah.
To have no consciousness, to not think. You try to put yourself as like, all right, I'm gonna close my eyes and imagine there's nothing, but you can't imagine nothing.
Yeah,
You
it's
can't
like,
imagine.
You can't
being
imagine.
nothing.
It's impossible to imagine
Exactly.
nothing.
Yeah, they are.
It's like trying to swallow more than 6 times. You just can't.
Sus bucket. You probably swallowed over 6 times.
You sussy baka.
I don't know. In a lot of like religion, this goes for like all religions. Sometimes they're like
Bad boy.
they work too hard to like perceive like gaining access to the afterlife or whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But sometimes they just fail to appreciate what is given to them on Earth. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about? Like try so hard and they make their time so unenjoyable that to have like live that perfect life. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That they just don't have fun.
Or you can be like
And then-
Rishi, you know, and believe, and then like if you do something bad in life, you're gonna come back as like a fucking rock in the asphalt.
And that makes sense. Rufy's really chill.
But like but no, like I'm being serious. His religion, they believe that if you do something bad and you choose to do bad things in your life, you'll come back as something bad.
yeah, like something that people don't
somebody's
like.
Dude flake. You'll come back as that.
Spider.
But like if you do something good, you'll come back as like a
an
good
eagle
healthy
or something.
tree, or you'll come back as like a good person.
Yeah.
Who's like wealthy and stuff.
I saw
Who
this.
knows, dude?
I
That
saw-
might be how it works. Like
I mean,
the souls.
if you ever
Also,
think about
it. Also,
reincarnation is more. It kind of makes more sense.
Yeah, it
than
really does.
Christianity.
it's like okay. What if there's like an allotted? Okay, so people are saying that scientists are saying that 12 billion. That humanity won't surpass 12 billion. We're at like 7.5 billion right now. And what if that's like, just say if it is real. What if that's like the allotted number of souls that there can be at Earth on one time, and then like souls.
The system
disappear.
breaks.
Yeah. Souls disappear, and then they come back. Okay, so imagine a soul. I don't know how to put this. Like the water cycle. Like
Yeah.
there's water on Earth. It comes from the clouds, does
Mm-hmm.
all its cycle, and then it dissipates into the air. That's someone's soul going into the air from dying.
Yeah.
And then it comes back as another thing. You know what I mean? So there's just a soul's taken away, but it's immediately replaced again by the same one, just in a different like body. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of amount. That could be how it works. It's just a different thing.
But here's the thing. I'm a Christian. I don't knock Christianity. I believe in God. But like, at the same time, when you really think about it, there's no. I don't think there's ever been actual any proof of God being real.
Yeah.
But scientists have proven stuff like evolution.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like, kind of like they've kind of almost proven, you know, reincarnation in a way.
Yeah,
And
like
it makes more sense because no offense, like I believe there is a God, but
Yeah.
at the same time, I just don't know like that's
Same.
who created.
yeah.
I think when I just go further into it, I just think, okay, there has to be something controlled, because like the smartest people on Earth right now, Elon Musk, Albert Einstein, whatever, they all think that it's a half and half, 50% chance that we are in a simulation. Because if you think
Yeah,
about
it always seems like
when
that.
when humans
But
do it in their
order to be in simulation, you have to be alive in the first place.
yeah, and like
Ah.
if you think about it, when
Simulation
humans
is what
we
a
get
person sees.
exactly and. What was I gonna say? Yeah. When humans get advanced enough, we can already create like small simulations right now.
Mhm.
When we get advanced enough, we can make everything in that simulation seem so realistic that
You could just have a
everything
whole
in
nother
there,
life if you
make
wanted
its
to.
own conscience, and it thinks its own thing. They have no idea that there's something out there controlling you. That's what they're programmed to do. They're not supposed to think that they're in a simulation. That's their consciousness.
So,
And
like,
they,
so maybe-
eventually they are gonna get advanced enough to create their own simulations that people can't differentiate
This is a constant
from
cycle.
It's just a constant cycle, and like you can't disprove it at all. You know what I'm talking about? Like I don't know. That's just crazy. There's so much stuff out there, and if it's expanding at a rapid rate, what's
Feel
past
pain
it?
if you're in a simulation.
You know what? I always like
You
think.
can feel pain, but like if you're in a simulation, how would you go to feel pain if it's not all real?
I always think like.
You might like just program like nerves or whatever, and then like, I don't know, something like that.
I always think there's a point, like. Science has proven itself. Like something can't come from nothing.
Yeah.
Like all this came from an
But like
explosion.
how matter can't be created or be destroyed.
Yeah. And then like all of
Aren't
this just
people made
came
up of
from.
matter?
Yeah.
So how could we be created or be destroyed if we're made of
What's
matter?
up, Charleston?
Matter
Okay,
can't
what's
be
up, Charleston?
created or made-
Okay, so like when you decompose the what's it? The atoms they like disperse because there's atoms going past your face like so fast right now. They're so small, and then when you decompose, those atoms are breaking off and turning into nutrients for like what's it called? I don't know. Crows and shit to eat, and when they eat it, they poop, and then it turns more atoms. It just
Another
it,
thing
Yeah.
that might prove that reincarnation is real. What is the point of us living? I don't believe, I cannot accept the fact that we live a whole life, go to heaven, and stay there.
yeah.
Yeah,
I believe that
like-
your life is not done whenever you are done,
It's like kind of like the movie Soul.
basically. Or have you ever seen A Dog's Purpose? Almost.
I've
Nah, I've never seen it.
I haven't seen
What?
Soul either.
Yo, Soul's actually really good. Though.
Yeah.
That movie's really good. He only watched it because they made the black people look realistic. He's
Bro,
like, yo, I gotta check this out.
It looks so realistic, but unrealistic at the same time.
Goddamn teardrops, bro. like I don't know.
Yeah.
Why they shaped? It's like shaped like a pear. Their heads.
It looks so realistic, but unrealistic at the same time.
Yeah,
it's
like
just what bothers me.
realistic skin, but like the shapes are like exaggerated. But like that's just
Yeah.
art style. I dig it though. I dig it.
You know, Neil deGrasse. I was scrolling on his TikTok.
Here's a
And,
TikTok.
yeah, bro. It's so like gets you thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw this one where he was talking about expansion, and what if there's like X amount of atoms in the universe, and like once the universe keeps expanding, that it expands to the point where everything on a molecular level starts to expand.
It's crazy, dog. And that's how the Big Bang was.
Yeah.
You start off with this.
That
The
quick?
universe. Huh?
You got to that field that quick.
Shit. But like, all right, so the universe, it was like the size of an atom, and then as soon as it just started exploding, it just started like what's it called? Expanding rapidly, and it just exploded into this huge thing that somehow created this rocky ass planet, and then the big.
I just don't get how like that much energy comes from one little
I
point.
don't fucking know about. I mean, I don't know. I guess you could. I don't know how we know about the Big Bang happened. I have to research. I think we
Yeah.
can just trace back rocks and shit.
Yeah, like we were talking about in science class, like you know that different galaxies are moving and stuff, they like show different hues of colors.
Yeah.
Like ones that are moving away are red, and ones that are moving closer are blue. So if like this much are moving away and this much are moving closer, that means it's expanding.
Oh, this is your house.
It's like 3 steps forward, 2 steps back.
I guess you could say that.
Why was I book? I know that bad when not videos. So, me and my boy Kelvin and Drake here, we're gonna have a little game of Tramp. Allow me to explain the rules.
Yep.
It's kind of like playing horse on the basketball goal. You see right there, you know, basketball symbolizes basketball. But yeah, horse, it's just the same rules as horse. So Kelvin's gonna set first, and we're just gonna go from there. So let's do it.
Need one from my phone?
Oh wait, one more. You also can have one redo throughout the whole thing. If you mess up on a set, you can use a redo, or if you mess up on something else that someone's done, then you can use a redo. But only one throughout the whole game.
You'll be alright. Alright, so it's my set. Something. Alright, I'm gonna set the trick.
What the heck? It is so weird.
Yeah, I know.
What?
I failed.
I'm just gonna. In my case, I'm just gonna do a front flip.
Alright. Nice.
What?
Wait! I failed. Hey, do you want to use your redo now?
Yes.
Alright, he's gonna use his redo.
Let me do the redo because
Alright. The first one was just warm up.
yeah,
Alright, cool.
I think it's weird.
Front flip.
Wait, we gotta do a front flip?
Yeah. Alright,
Who's going next? Me?
it's your recording. If you want to.
I'll go ahead. Go ahead and knock it out of the way, bro.
You gonna use your redo now?
Yeah,
I bet.
My math is kind of fucked up.
How about this? You get 3 redos. You get 3 redos throughout the whole game. Okay, so Drake's got a T.
Look, I'm gonna take off my socks, dude. I feel like I'm slipping.
Yeah.
I'll do one more real quick.
Jump up first and then tuck. Oh yeah, easy. Oh, you opened out a little bit early.
Alright, so I got my first letter.
You got a T.
Alright. Can you all hold on in?
Oh, that's the easiest one, too.
You got a T.
Can you all hold on?
You got me? You got me to do it again? Alright. Ready?
Yeah.
Check this one out. Never mind.